Hello, 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 hello. City against Tottenham, Premier League. The teams, Pep's gone with an interesting one. And of course, I don't think we've won at home since before the World Cup, so desperate need of a victory here today. But Tottenham are going to hit us on the break, and I think Tottenham are going to be dangerous. I'd probably fancy Tottenham in this one if I was a neutral. We're about to kick off. Kick off we do. Kulusevski's son playing. Got speed up front. Got Kane as well, of course. That counter pace is, well, that counter attack is going to be brutal with that pace. It's going to be a dangerous game, this. And of course, look at it as well. I mean, it's a bit of a tricky tie. Yeah, it is a big it's a big game. Ederson almost playing himself into trouble immediately. And as well with Tottenham, it's like us at the moment. You just don't know who's going to turn up. The team have been terrible. Gundogan's ball through to Alvarez. It was just a little bit overhit. Alvarez didn't quite have the start. It was nice to see Alvarez starting the game. I mean, looking at the plays that Pep's dropped, you can see why he's done it. De Bruyne off it. Foden as well. Ake's done well at left back for us recent months, particularly in the Chelsea games. You can see straight away Lewis dropping back into centre defence, really. Stone's pushing out right when Lewis picks up the ball. And that's one of the things as well, that little bit, that passage of play there, where we've just gone backwards with the ball. We need to get forward, and we need to get forward quicker. Good long ball out to Mahrez, out for a throw into Sue. I mean, it's a quick throw by Mahrez to Alvarez, but yeah, no one really supporting them. They've been super patient and build up as you'd expect, but look at the defence. The whole defence is pretty much midway inside the Tottenham half. In fact, they all are. And the furthest one back is Akanji, who's About 10 yards inside the Tottenham half. Got to be careful that counter, which is what they're looking at doing. A great ball in by Lloris. Haaland's pushing the back there, but I don't think he's ever going to get it. This is where City needs to be pressing when they're at the back. Because God knows Lloris loves a mistake. But when they do break through, we do have to get back in numbers as well because they will attack. Kane holds up the ball so well too. Gone past 2 and then nutmegged Haaland. It's a shame this match didn't happen earlier in the season when we were flying. Spurs have started alright. They've started quite solid. I'd say possession-wise, it must be about even. Both teams are just easing their way into the match, really. Yeah, possession. In fact, Tottenham have had more possession than City. Akanji's going to... Oh, Akanji did really well against Kulusevski. Played out a good ball there as well to Haaland. He does keep hold of the ball quite nicely. Alvarez is brought down in midfield. That's going to be a free kick. That's really nice place by Gundogan. That's what he does really well. He does that a lot better than De Bruyne does. When he drops deep and just lays it off first time. And here's Grealish now attacking. Mahrez. He's been... I don't know how the referee's not going to free kick there. Lewis does really well to sweep it up. The chip over the top. Was that Rodri there that played the ball over? Or it kind of went to no one. Perisic with a wild swing there. I don't know if that was panic or what. Maybe he took his eye off the ball when it was passed to him. That was a wild swing. Straight out for a throw. Kind of moment I want to see us capitalise on. Because teams always punish us when we do stuff like that. But our build-up is so slow at the moment that we don't really capitalise on anything. We don't punish any team. And they make an error. Akanji playing himself into trouble, getting away with it. I don't mind if he gets away with it. Record well enough. Gundogan again finding space around the ball. Alvarez did alright. At least he tried to put it in the box for Haaland. Obviously, it didn't come off. Went out for a corner. But straight away, Gundogan's finding the space a lot more than what De Bruyne's been doing in the last few weeks. De Bruyne's popping up in the right spot. Akanji looks solid at back with Stones. Haaland and Alvarez are working well together. The times Haaland's dropped deep, Alvarez has been behind him, and when Alvarez has picked up the ball, Haaland's off running towards the box. In-swinger by Mahrez. Gonna be another corner. I don't know why Haaland doesn't just put his foot through that. He kind of... It's neither a shot or a cross. I'll swing it this time. Tottenham clear. Lewis goes all the way back to Ederson. Ederson's ball to Grealish. Grealish kind of half made a run for it. I can see what Ederson was trying to do, but... No. At the same time, it doesn't look like Grealish actually wanted the ball. Oof, Stones did really well there. Nice and strong as well. Referee's given a foul. I don't know if he gave it on Stones or Mahrez. I think they were both fouled. Say take it quick anyway. No messing about. Now Alvarez is brought down. The referee delayed the blowing of the whistle, but it's definitely a foul. Flattered into him. I think the next one he gets booked. I think that's 2, isn't it? He's fouled. He did it on Alvarez early on the halfway line. I don't think Mahrez is going to shoot from here. I said this last time though against Chelsea, and he did shoot and he put it in the top corner. I mean, he's lining up like he's going to shoot. Yeah, I said it this time straight into the wall. Really should have just hit it. Thicker play, he's not hitting it. And now we've gone all the way back to Ederson. Tottenham did really well breaking there twice. Then there was 2 fouls in there from City players. Oh my god. If he's not played on there. I think Neville's just put it right there. We're just messing around. Pep just tinkering constantly. Every team changes by like 4 or 5 players. Our players meant to find the form of don't playing every couple of weeks. You just said there as well, they've not played the same back four for 2 games in a row since like September, which is crazy. Played by Ake. More time wasting from Tottenham. No, Tottenham are in behind on the right again. So many times. Getting behind so easily. Again, there seems to be a severe lack of any intention from City, to be honest, even when closing down. Hey, Amara, how's it going? The game? Pretty dull so far, to be honest. Neither team are doing anything. City are not doing anything. Again. Kane was definitely offside there. But yeah, so far, pretty dull. Really slow again. Poor start from City. Tottenham just defending. Van Hittel's on the break, as you'd expect. And City not really turning up the pressure, not playing quickly enough. He's got to get the ball into Gundogan more in that middle. He's finding a lot of space. His passer seems to be on as well. Grealish needs to run at them more. And Pep tells him to hold onto the ball apparently, so just run with it. Yeah, City are not playing well. I think it doesn't help when Pep changes 4 or 5 players every single match. Pep is always making so many changes. Got to keep a bit of consistency, but... And the big surprise, of course, is De Bruyne being left out. That's a pen, that. I mean, they collided. I mean, it looked like he tripped over his foot, but... Why has Rodri not controlled that? Rodri should have just calmed it down a little bit. Brought the ball down. They're just kicking up into the air, but I mean, Gundogan has a chance. I just hit it. A shot! Wide. Well, at least it's a shot. They're rare these days. I'll take that. Got it, goal. Boost them stats up a little bit. Heavy touch there. Stones takes advantage. I love Stones. Steps out at the right time. Here's where, yeah, Grealish should be attacking Royal. He does. Gets the corner, you see. Why does Grealish not do that more? Why is Grealish always intent on going backwards? Run at them. And if you get into the box, they're not likely to put their foot out. Don't take the short corner. Just put it in the box. Put it in the box. I think he will do in the end. Yeah, he will. Can't control it. Oh, he does really well. Nice there, though. Good use of his body. Oh, beautiful by Gundogan. Bit of play. Ake trying to tackle Alvarez, but I mean, again, it's well worked. Nice bit of passing. We're actually getting behind. Kulusevski's throwing himself on the floor there. And the referee's booked him. Unbelievable. There's the inconsistency. There's the poor refereeing. When he's jumped on the floor. He's just jumped onto the floor. And the referee's booked him. Apparently he's stopping like an opportunity. But really, I mean, he's going nowhere. The block that. Was that Dier? I think it was Dier blocking it. Good defending in the end from Tottenham. Unlucky that Mahrez. It's poor from the ref, I think that. Alvarez did really well getting the ball out wide to Mahrez, but Mahrez couldn't find him again. I'm surprised Stones didn't switch it then to Grealish. He's got all that space on the left-hand side there. But again, we slowed it down and now centre-halves are passing it around. Lewis is brought down. I mean, I don't know how he's not given a yellow card for that. He's not. Just inconsistency all over the place from refs. Hey, he's finally putting out his yellow card. I mean, how many fouls have they done already in Tottenham? Their tackling is off. Wasn't even a bad challenge, but I mean, been Tottenham up. And again, Akanji's there. He's got the ability. He's got the option to give it Ake behind his left or to give it Grealish in front of him on the left. And he went backwards with it. And they're both in the same like similar space, really. Rodri here as well. He had the option of Grealish again. Ake does give him in the end. Oh, here's Tottenham breaking now. Akanji did really well. Referee was right that time. He used his strength. Surprised the referee didn't give it, but I mean, he was right not to give it. All this possession set you're having, but not doing anything with it. Unless Grealish does something here. Not Grealish, Mahrez doesn't. Perisic defended it. It's going to be another corner. Already racking up the corners. I mean, you've got to make these count. Eventually, one of these crosses has to find someone. Rodri just can't win it. Here's the counter. This is dangerous. Grealish getting back. Oh, well played by Grealish. That's much better. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Arslan's messed that up. All Tottenham average possessions are in their own half, apart from Kulusevski. Oh, how's he got all that space there? How have they given Son that much space? Ake just about defended ahead of Kane there. Kane lining up behind him, swinging that leg for a volley. And I was just thinking to myself, they'll make their crosses count. They did last season here. Ake did really well there. And that's well over from Royal. I'll take that all day. I think Stones was looking for Grealish there with that pass, but he didn't get enough on it. Either way, Grealish has it now. He's got another chance to run it Royal. Was a crossing this time? Haaland won the header, but he tried to head it back towards the... Yeah, hit it, Rodri. Finally seeing Rodri hit something from outside the box. He's so good at hitting it, Rodri. I can't believe he doesn't do it more often. And he hit it hard. Looked like it was going on target. But again, got to make this possession count. If we go in at half-time not scoring, I mean, what are we doing? Lose, quick feet, get that to Grealish as well. That's amazing. To not panic in that situation from him. Going to be another corner. Come on, we're turning the screw here. Keeping them under so much pressure. Oh, here's a time wasting. Here we go. The play acting. Cleared in near post again. It's also bad this as well if we don't get a goal here, because Tottenham notoriously start off really poorly and in the second half turn it on after Conte's had a go at them. So we need to go in at half time in front. Referee inconsistent again, not giving a yellow card for that. That's got to be a yellow card. Okay, doing really well. Lovely touch by Alvarez. What a ball is Gundogan to Grealish. He's just not got that pace. Grealish just didn't have that pace. Another corner, another one headed away. Lloris has done really well. The ref's boxed Hojbjerg there for leaving his foot in. I mean, Lloris did really well getting back. Got him all over, innit? Oh. Oh. Steps on him twice. Rico's done really well. I think he's lucky there. I do think Hojbjerg meant that. Perisic trying to stop. We've got to make this first half count, this first half performance. I mean, we've not been great. We're doing better than we've done in recent games in the first half, but we've got to score because Tottenham will come on in the second half. Tottenham are not going to play this poorly for the rest of the game because Conte is going to get into them. We see it time and time again from Tottenham in the league. And even in the Champions League, I think, a couple of times this season. They love a good second half performance. Stones did really well keeping up with Son. Okay, keeping his eye on Kulusevski. Ball headed by Stones. Gundogan miss kick, gets away with it. Ball kick. I think Gundogan's having a good game. Performing well. I think he's doing better than what De Bruyne's been doing in the last few games. Yeah, he's not really creating anything, but he's doing that defensive work as well that's needed. Getting up and down the pitch. He's box to box. More so than Kev is. And to be fair, I mean, the good couple of passages of play we've had, Gundogan has been finding them balls out wide. Particularly to Grealish. They're just playing around with it again in their own half. No real intent there to get forward. Goes back to Ederson. Alvarez is a great head. He's good Alvarez, isn't he? Everything he does is so smooth. That's a poor ball by Mahrez. Lloris recovers well. Akanji, I don't know what Akanji was doing. There's going to be a Tottenham corner. Tottenham have scored the most corners from any team in the Premier League this season. They've scored 10 so far. So they are a threat. Put that ball into the box. They've got some tall players. They are dangerous. Haaland's going to be crucial, I think. I've seen Haaland clear a few defensive corners and free kicks away. Particularly that near post. Doesn't shy away from his defensive duties, and that's going to be important here. Ederson needs to be claiming that. He needs to be stronger. And there we go. Mahrez forces it all the way back to Lloris. Take that all day. Someone's got to go to him there. Bentancur just sat there like 5 yards of space on the edge of the box. Can't believe that. Good play by Tottenham. Well worked. Got it out wide to Perisic. Good cross into Son. But the ball was just behind him, so he couldn't get that power. Ederson watched it for a little while and then went for it. I think there might be a little deflection off Ake, maybe. Yeah, there is. Well defended by Ake. Tottenham looking dangerous when they go forward. Very rare moments to get forward. Don't let him shoot. And they crowded him out quite nicely. Now Tottenham's starting to have some possession and we can't get the ball. There you go. That's what I'm talking about earlier. Haaland, that defensive head at the near post. I've seen it a few times this season. Massively important for us. Alvarez looked offside there. And he's giving handball. I'm not so sure about that one. Alvarez isn't complaining about it. I think Grealish could have won that. If he'd gone in there after blocking that pass, I think he would have been able to head the ball if he'd just gone for it. See, when Grealish put his head up there to look in the box, that's when he should have passed it. At least Lewis is having a shot. At least someone's having a shot. I don't care where from at this stage. Just shoot. And it took a deflection. Nearly went in. Good save by Lloris. Good ball in by Mahrez. Lloris tried to flick and connect with it. And of course, referee's going to give a free kick for that. Obvious. That was good save by Lloris, that. Going at him with some pace. Lloris should have played that to Alvarez sooner there. And that's what I mean. Every ball is just delayed. Every ball. Bro. And Gundogan saying, what the fuck is that? When Kulusevski threw himself onto the floor. Better. I mean, at least Ake put it over the top and it found Haaland. He just couldn't control it. That's going to be another foul. As soon as Gundogan looked at the Tottenham, the referee knew it was going to be a foul. What a ball by Alvarez. Good play. Great play by Alvarez. Great ball out wide to Mahrez. He cut it back. I think it was Rodri, wasn't it, that chips it into the box. Everything was done so well, but the ball was just too high for Haaland and he got it on the top of his jump, I think. Don't know where Lloris is going. I think Lloris puts him off. And he's going down holding his face. The referee's got a blow there. It's a head injury regardless. Goal. Well done, Ederson. Well done, Ederson. I think this game might be already over. I think Tottenham are going to win this. If I was a betting man, I'd put everything I own on Tottenham. Fucking shit. There's just no... There's no urgency. There's nothing. The team start every match like we're 3-0 up. We're doing nothing with the ball. Every pass is delayed. It's just crap. And we're not going to mix up in the second half. We're not going to change. We're not going to go more direct. We're not going to change formation. We're just going to play exactly the same way and give Tottenham these chances. And in fact, we'll give Tottenham more chances because look, already we pushed up. Game. That's game over. GG. I did a rant last year after the Tottenham game at the Eithad where I complained about them going for a goal and leaving the back wide open and not able to defend. In fact, I made the exact same rant last season in this fixture and it's exactly the same here. Garbage. Absolute fucking garbage. It's the same. Yeah, City fans booing. I can't remember the last time I heard that, but I mean, I agree, to be honest with you. The team is fucking trash. It's not good enough at all. It really isn't. It's incredible to think that we've not learned in a year. We've not learned. We've we've not learned. We've not learned. Everyone last season told me my run after the Tottenham game was too far. That was overreacting. I called them crap. That I said they were pushing for goals and leaving the back open. It was costing us. What did we see? And then Tottenham take the lead from a shitty Ederson mistake, which is always coming. The potential for that is in every single game. We push for an equaliser late on. We get desperate in injury time at the end of the first half. We leave entire defence wide open. They hit us on the break. They got a 3-on-1 score. It's just unbelievable every single time. You don't learn. You actually don't learn. It's awful. And yeah, that's our league over. I mean, what are we playing for? FA Cup? We ain't going to beat Arsenal in that next round. Not the way the two teams are playing. Champions League? Forget that. Forget it. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, I say, God, these goals, man, we just don't learn. Every season's the same. Every season. It's crazy. I have risen. Yeah, City were poor. Dier, shocking. 2-0 down, game over. Doing nothing again. No shots. Delaying every pass. Intent on going backward. And I think I might just replay my rant from the Tottenham game. My match reaction. I'm not going to do player ratings because everyone deserves a fucking 3. Ederson should never play again. Ederson is garbage. Rodri should have been stronger there, though. I knew as soon as Rodri didn't go hard enough there. But what is Ederson doing? Just palming it out? Honestly. It's poor. It's really, really, really poor. And I don't see it changing. And I think we're in a massive fight for top 4. One that I don't think we're going to get at this rate. And I'm not going to listen to people who say it's overreacting. Team's garbage. They don't look like winning. They don't look like scoring. They should have been 0-0 at half-time this game. But again, poor defending has cost us. And it's exactly, I said, I'll go back to the rant after Tottenham game last season at the Eithad. Where I said the same thing. I don't care who Pep brings on because there's nothing that's going to change it. We're going to push for goals. We're going to try and push to get back in the game. That's going to leave our defence open. Who can't defend? We've got a goalkeeper whose worst traits are his goalkeeping. I knew it was a good idea not to go into the game. I'm sick and tired of watching City play as well. It's not even like, it's not even like the games are exciting. We're getting beat. And it's just crap football. Like from both teams, they every team against us at the moment defends, does nothing, soaks up all the pressure because we're not doing anything. We're going back to, we're going backwards, we're going sideways, never forward. We're barely touching the ball in the opposition half area, and it's just boring. Everything's boring, and then we get beat by 2 crappy goals because the team can't defend. Every game is exactly like that. They're not playing like prime Barcelona. That's the thing about Tottenham. Tottenham are not playing well. Tottenham have done nothing all game. They scored a goal because Ederson gave them the ball. Ederson's poor pass gave Tottenham the ball. Tottenham scored with that shot, which is obvious because when teams make a mistake against us, we don't punish them because we don't go forward. So we get punished for that. Then we desperate need of an equaliser before half time. We pushed everyone forward, leaving one at the back. They hit us on the break, as teams often do. We've left 3-on-1. I think it was Ake at the back. It was either Ake or Stones, one of them. And then, yeah, they punish us again because Ederson throws the ball out to them in the middle of the pitch after Rodri puts in a poor tackle. So, yeah, Tottenham are not playing well, but we're playing worse. And we've lost the game ourselves. Tottenham winning it. We did the same thing last season. Tottenham had 3 shots, or I think it was 4 shots, actually. I think Tottenham had 4 shots last season at the Eithad. 3 clear-cut chances and scored all 3. And one of those was after we equalised in the 92nd minute. We pushed for a winner and didn't leave anyone to defend. We did the same thing in that first half. My rant from last season is exactly the same as it is today. It's crazy that we're not learning. Yeah, everything going in Arsenal's favour, but I mean, do we deserve to win it? Not really. We don't deserve to win it. We're absolutely garbage. We don't deserve to win this match. We're not going to, at least, so. As if, as if Sky have just asked if Tottenham can go on to win this game. Are you joking? It's won. I don't know why people keep putting us favourites in games. I don't understand it. Every game I see, even the derby the other day, City favourites to win. Shocker, City get beat by Southampton. Shocking, City draw to Everton. We are shit. We've not won at home since October against Fulham. In games since then, Brentford, this game, Southampton, Everton, United. That crap Chelsea game where they were worse. So, I mean, I think we will end the season trophyless. I said it 2 weeks ago. Everyone keeps saying it's reactionary. I've not seen City play well since September, October. Garbage. This season's over. Like, we won't beat Arsenal in the FA Cup because, well, they're playing better than us, and we don't look like scoring. Champions League's a joke anyway, and even if we somehow fluked it to the semi-final, Pep would change something, which would make us lose that. So yeah, I think Pep's lack of consistency of his teams is not helping. And then we're going to push for goals here, which is going to leave our entire back line open because he's going to leave one at the back, probably Akanji. And it's going to cost us, and they'll get third. Tottenham have a third within the first 10 minutes of this half, I reckon, because we're pushing up for the goal. That's how I see this going. And in my match reaction, I'm going to link a rant from last season after the Tottenham game at the Etihad, because I think it's exactly the same. I'm watching the same thing. No plan B. No ideas. Here we go. Already passing it back to Ederson. Just no urgency whatsoever. Just nothing. I think this season is going. I think in the summer is going to be a massive transition stage because we need to freshen up. I start with Ederson. I think we massively miss Diaz. We miss a huge, he's one of the big leaders in the team. And when one of your big leaders is a centre half and he's not available all season, the problem. I think Gary Neville actually there just summed it up perfectly, which is what I've been saying. No consistency. Pep desperate to change things constantly, making 4 or 5 changes every game, wanting to mix around with the formation. Put Walker at centre back, Cancelo move him around all the pitch. No consistency, and it hurts the team. Because I couldn't even tell you who our best 11 is right now. Couldn't tell you. The last few seasons, I could have told you. This season, I have no idea. At least Alvarez having a shot. It's poor, but it's a shot. Alvarez does look sharp as well, in fairness to him. I think Alvarez has been one of the better players. Akanji didn't need to fire that ball out of play there either. He could have just played that to Grealish. Oh, time wasting again. Expect to see a lot of that. Pep make changes. Neville just said it there. Thought Pep would make changes at half time. Again, it's like people don't watch. All season he's not making changes. He is. Neville just said it again there. He is stubborn. He's massively stubborn. And again, going backward. Again, back to Ederson, who's already made 2 absolute cock-ups this game. Where's the urgency here as well? Passing it around. Again, starting the half like we're 3-0 up. Going to be a throw into Tottenham. What terrifies me as well is that on Sunday we've got Wolves. I can't see us beating Wolves. Wolves are playing all right at the moment. They'll hurt us, Wolves, on that break. Come on, Lewis. Someone put the ball in the box. Just put the ball in the bloody box. Alvarez scores. I'm not going to get too excited because I'm surprised the referee hasn't blown the whistle for a foul on Lloris. Hey, well, Alvarez took his goal nicely there, though. Good cross. Why is Gundogan there and not Haaland? Why is Gundogan always the one on the 6-yard box trying to win headers? Look how short he is. No, that's not a foul on Lloris. That's just poor goalkeeping from him. Trying to get there. Doesn't. I think it's actually Emerson Royale that gets there. Oh! Nearly a red card there for Perisic. You like? He nearly punched the ball away. I think he pulled out at the last second. I think he nearly got sent off there. But bloody hell, City actually scoring. Never thought I'd see the day. I think we've got to get another quick goal here. I don't want to see going down to 80th minute and we're still passing around the back four and we're 2-1 down. It drives me nuts. Oh, it's lovely by Grealish, that. It's unlucky, that. Too heavy for Gundogan. Better, though. More direct. It was just too much on it. Just got too much on it. But it was nice play. I think it's Alvarez, you know. Alvarez and Lloris are putting so much energy into this team. Well, Haaland scored if it counts. I mean, was he offside? I've no idea. What a ball, eh? That's a great goal. He's onside. 2-2. Unreal. Well, we turn it around in 10 minutes. I did not see that coming. But this is how we got beat by Tottenham last year, pushing for a third against them, and then they just hit us on the break and scored the one shot. Alvarez, though, I'm telling you, Alvarez and Lewis are changing this team. Alvarez did all right there. Gets in behind Dier, can't whip his ball back enough. Unlucky that. But Pep must have gone in at half-time and said, look, when was the last time you heard City fans booing at half-time? I've never, well, I have heard it, but not for a long time. Not since like the 90s. I think Grealish fired the ball across to Haaland there. Hojbjerg's going mad at someone. Is it Perisic? I think he's going mad at Perisic there. Telling him he needs to head the bloody ball. Rodri trying to be clever, but not a single play went with him. Haaland doing well as well with his press. Unlucky for Mahrez. Again, though, better. Taking the chance, taking the shot from the edge of the box. Something we've not seen for like 2 months. Nice little step over. No messing about. Doesn't dally on it. Just hits it. It's so rare these days with us. I mean, Tottenham are going to slow the game down. They are going to time waste and stuff, and they are going to still hit us on the break. So they are still going to be massively dangerous. We just can't let them get a third. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rodri did superb there, to be fair to him. The ball for Haaland is too far. Unlucky, though. Right idea. Second half, look at that. 4 shots, 2 on target, and you get your goals. If you shoot, you score. It's as simple as that. Ake, I think the adrenaline's pumping. I think that's why Pep's appreciating it. Pep's clapping him all the way because he did well to win the ball. And his pass was a good idea. It's just, like I said, I think the adrenaline's just running a bit too high there. He gets too much on it, got too excited. That was a foul by Ake there. Referee lets play on. I wish he'd gone off for the free. Well done. Lewis is in space there. I should have gave him. Oh my God. Are you serious? No, ref. Come on. Referee. Absolute clown. All he does really is trip him. His foot is high up, but doesn't connect with him until he hits his foot. He goes down. He could have rolled off the pitch if he wanted treatment. Ball from the ref. It concerns me as well that Son's not done anything all game. What a turn by Gundogan. He's been good Gundogan this game. He's unlucky. No one's with him. I think he should have probably gave the ball out to Grealish on that left-hand side a lot sooner. Because Grealish is always on. That pass is always on. They just get it to him. Oh, gee. This is the danger. Goal. Wow. Wow. How has Lewis stopped that going out? But again, that counter-attack is always on. I think Lewis was looking for that, but I'll take it. Look at this. Step out, get caught. See it so many times. Great block by Lewis. Gets out so quick. Living dangerously there. Well, I guess we've got to live dangerously if you want 3 points. 1 point isn't good enough. Rodri getting back. Well defended. Give Ederson that clown. Haaland's high, knocking the ball down beautifully there for Alvarez. And Alvarez is direct. Alvarez is someone who just wants to run at goal. He's fouled twice there, ref. Rodri does really well holding on to the ball. Look at that space that Kulusevski got on the other side if Son sees him. If he switches that, look at that space. He's got like 50 yards. Finally gets it now. Grealish is going to have to go out to him. Mahrez should have stuck a foul there. Ball wide from Kane. That's fortunate for us, that. Decent build-up again by Spurs. What block that is, because he's left his foot in as well. He's trying to close his legs as the shot's coming. It's not like it's just hit him. He moved his foot towards the ball then. Mahrez done really well, keeping hold of that. Go on, cross it in. Oh, he scored instead. I can't believe he's just not crossed it. He's just hit it. I can't believe how we've done that, because we are shit. We're absolutely terrible. How bad at Tottenham? It's not over, though. It's not. I think Lloris near post as well. It's so bad. I don't even know how we've done that, because we didn't look like doing anything in that first half again. But we can't let them back into it. We probably will at some point, but I like a fourth. I really would. Because there's more goals than this. It's not going to stay 3-2. Well, Tottenham, who I was saying at half-time was the second half team and don't score in the first half, flipped. But there's still plenty of time for them to come into it. Fortunately, I think both goalkeepers generally are pretty shit. No, we slowed it down again. That's not what I want to see. I want to see City continue playing the way they have done. Yeah, it's risky, But look at the rewards we get. It's something we've not done for months, especially at the Eithad. We've not played like this at the Eithad for a while, where we just risk everything. The ball by Grealish is just too much for Haaland, which is a shame. He's in a dangerous position there, and I think he, you know. But Tottenham are just one of those teams that love to annoy us. They're making a few errors now, Tottenham. A few unforced as well. But yeah, I think we need a fourth here. I do. Because they look dangerous every time they go forward. Like Kane, Son, and Kulusevski. You can't write them off at all. That being said, this potential result is one of those results that can change your season around, your form, and just get everyone working again. Haaland made so many runs, and then the one time they put the ball behind is when he's not making that run. But I don't want them to slow it down. It's such a problem if they do. Don't let Tottenham get any of the ball. Unfortunately, we've taken the foot off the gas, slowed it down. There you go, Alvarez closing. Love that. Don't know who Grealish is trying to find. I think he's trying to find Mahrez. But I can't believe Grealish hasn't gone down the left-hand side and instead caught in on the right. Perisic going off. He hasn't had a great game. Probably should have scored to make it 3-2 to Tottenham instead. Sessegnon more pace down that left-hand side. That's so unlucky that from... the move was amazing. I think he was he's pointing at Grealish. I think he was expecting Grealish, not Haaland, to go for that. I think that was a return to Grealish. And that's what Gundogan's pointing at there, because he's pointing at someone. Either Haaland or Grealish, and I think he's saying, I want it to go to Grealish. Nice play. Gundogan again finding that space. Ball into Haaland's cutout. As the referee's not giving it, but I mean, Akanji was stronger than Kane there. And Kane's not complaining, so you know it's not foul. We have to keep taking like pot shots at Lloris. Gotta just believe. You can just take the chance. There. There. I'd like to see Pep freshen up a little bit as well. Get more energy on that pitch. You knew that was coming. As soon as you saw him coming into the screen, I knew Gundogan was going to create a foul there. It was so obvious. Does concern me to say you've dropped the energy levels a little bit. But this is why Pep needs to make changes. I'm not asking for 5 subs like he likes to do when we're winning. Only 1 or 2. Just a bit more energy, particularly in that midfield. May bring Foden on as well for Grealish or Mahrez. One of the wide players. Just to keep their defense a little bit testing. Because Alvarez and Haaland are doing a job when they get the ball. Particularly Alvarez, who's had a great game. Go on, Erling. Go on, Erling. Do that work right. No, you should have brought him down. If you're going to foul him from behind there, just bring him down. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's another goal in here for Tottenham, I'm telling you. Like, every one of those 50-50s, it's fallen to them. It's like I said it against United as well the other day in the derby. Every little half chance, every 50-50 they could have gone away from us did. Hey, take that all day, though. I will take that all day. Good break from Spurs, as you'd expect. Dangerous. You're talking making another change, Pep, man. You gotta get in your head. You gotta keep making subs. Akanji too tight to Kane. Mahrez is back there defending on the halfway line. Rodri gets the ball to Grealish, Mahrez really nicely there. Now here's Grealish on the left. Ball to Alvarez. He recovers nicely though. What is Ake doing on the left wing here? Yep, that's... Yep. That was Cancelo. I think he drives towards byline, smashes it across the box or has a shot. Well, I mean, Ake did all right. I mean, he got up the pitch. He got back and defended as well after losing the ball. He put in a poor cross, but the work ethic is there. I like Ake. He does all right. You know, if he had a bit more pace, I think it'd be a really, really solid signing, but he is a good player. And he's done some important jobs for us as well when we need him to. Remember, he's another one that doesn't have a consistent role. Pep plays him at fullback, plays him at centre-half. The pass from Alvarez to Haaland there was just behind him. I do. Richarlison coming on, more danger. Pep's still not making changes, though. It's concerning. They're throwing on all their pacey players. They're attackers. They're going for it, Tottenham. Still think we need a fourth going into the last 10 minutes. I'm nervous. Definitely nervous here going into the last 10. Don't foul him, Rico. Oh, Mahrez is coming away with the ball as well. I don't think the ball was far enough in front of Alvarez, which just hit it first time. Which is what would have been the ideal situation. But again, work rate much better by Mahrez. Well helped out by Rico. And the fans appreciate it. It's the lack of effort and the lack of any sort of energy, really, that the fans were booing at half-time more than likely. And the team's crap, but... Bernardo coming on good, some more energy. Gundogan going off. Not sure about that one. Although you can't take Alvarez off because Alvarez is the one sitting in midfield with him. I think either Grealish or Mahrez needs to go off as well for Foden. Foden might not be playing well, but we need his energy. I'm surprised no one shot there. Again, working it really nicely. Pressing. We got 3 on 5 there. I mean, 5 on 3. 4 on 3. We got 4 on 3. My God, my math is well off on both occasions. We had 4 on 3. Didn't make it count because no one took that shot. And I still maintain we need another goal here. Going to be an swinger from Mahrez. All of these have been cut out at the near post. Decent. Looked like handball from Richarlison there. I mean, he turned his back on it, but he still knew what he was doing. He's got his head down as well, Richarlison. I think he knows. I think Richarlison knows. Tanya, I think that's a pen. I think he knows. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he knows. I think that's handball. I think it's handball. I mean, he's not giving it, which is shocking for me, to be honest. I mean, actually, I'm not shocked. It's VAR. It's the referees. The crap in this country. But for me, that's handball. I think it should be given as handball. And I think he's got away with it. Just massive inconsistency getting it from officials. You have no idea what they're doing. Walker's on the pitch now as well. There we go. Tottenham making more mistakes, you see. If we keep them penned in this half. Just keep them penned in on the edge of their own box. They don't like it. Every time Ederson touches the ball, I'm scared. I'm just scared of what he's going to do. Walking on, playing up the pitch, probably right, to be honest. He's only, what, 10 minutes, do you reckon, with injury time as well? 10 minutes to go. Keep Kane off the ball for starters. Bernardo Silva doing his thing. Again, doing his thing. How is Haaland should have just took that on his right instead of putting his body in the way, whether he's playing for a foul or what, trying to control the ball. Haaland should have just hit it. He should have gone with his right there. Like, attack the ball. Stones did really well again. It's going to be a throw in City. Let's have a look at this challenge because he doesn't touch the ball. Okay, there. Lovely ball out wide to Grealish if he can control it, which he does. Well played by him so late on in the game as well because he's putting his shift. And Bernardo's work rate again earning us a throw-in. Okay, wasting time. I love it. Don't care, ref. Sick of watching teams do against us. Referee's giving a City ball. Ake should have gone to him there. Got him in the end. But Ake let him run out. You know, carry on running like that. Scary. Really should be passing that. Grealish needs to be passing that. He's just played for the foul again. I don't care if Pep tells him to hold on to the ball. He's got to play it. Ref's having to go. Pep's having to go with the ref. He's got to have a go at Grealish. He should have played Mahrez through. It's stupid shit like that, which is why we're in the position we're in. A good cross. Alvarez just clears it. Did the right thing. Tottenham coming on strong here. Let's not piss about with it here, eh, lads? Pep can't have a go at the players on the pitch when he's normally one sub again. Ederson nearly dropping the ball. Wouldn't surprise me if he did, but kept hold of it in the end. They're just passing it around nicely. Long ball by Ederson. None of these have paid off. Oh, there's the defensive error. Mahrez. It's got to be. It is. It's 4. Defensive error. Game over. My God. We've made this look horrible. That's Tottenham in a nutshell, that. It's a great finish by Mahrez. It has to be said. It's a wonderful finish by Mahrez. All defending, though. I think I'd be fuming if I was a Tottenham fan. I'm a fuming being a City fan. I was going to do play ratings at halftime, but I'm going to have to now. Diaz comes on for Haaland. Mahrez on a hat-trick there, but Grealish has gone left to Alvarez instead. He just hits it. It's a wild swing. You should put the ball in the box for Mahrez, but I mean, 2 minutes of injury time. We're in 2. 2 more to go. But honestly, I've got... It's tough to even describe this game because so bad for the first half. Yet so good for the first 20 minutes. Kind of hit Tottenham with their own little dosage here. Grealish stop running. I mean, we've come away with a win here, but honestly, it's been a disaster, hasn't it, at parts. It's just thankfully Tottenham are that bad. I feel like how Chelsea were at the Eithad Cup. But I didn't see this result coming. I really didn't. I didn't see it coming. That's the game. 4-2. I mean, at the end of the day, it has been bad. It was a bad first half. It's been a bad few weeks. But we came away with the win when we desperately needed it. And with United playing Arsenal the weekend, I mean, if United win that game, we're only 5 points behind Arsenal going into the Wolves game on Sunday. Which means if we beat Wolves, we'll be 2 points behind Arsenal. Things look very differently, but you just don't know what City team are going to turn up, and that's half the problem. I've just got no words. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out. That's the match. Anyway, that's the match. Watch along. Thanks for joining. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't. Hit subscribe as well. Anyone joining late, or anyone who joins this after I end the stream, make sure to join there. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.